I am Tessa Allen, host of Spotlight Radio Show on Global Radio Station Street 93.3. I have a special guest in the building, Odessa Fiesta. I cannot wait to speak with her. She has been in 40 plus films, from films and television. All right, there she is. Just click join to be added in, Odessa. Um, but welcome everybody. She's going to be on shortly. Oh my gosh! Hi, Odessa. Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming to Spotlight Radio Show. I've been so excited to talk to you.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Okay. So you have been in so many films and television, from NCIS, Breakout, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Okay, one of my favorites of all the movies is The Mortician that you were in. That's like my favorite movie. Now You See Me, Tulsa, so many other movies and films. I just want to say I'm very honored and proud of you being a woman of color.
Thank you.
To do this, to be in the business, and I mean have so much success.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you having me on. I really do.
Yes.
It's been a blessing. It's been a true blessing.
Absolutely. Like reading some of your stories from early on, like even your past interviews of just hearing, like when I heard or seen you say that you were on set and Demi Moore was like, no, let's take her out.
Yes.
Because you stood out, like, everybody would be zoomed in on you. And it kind of made me sad. But then as I'm reading on, how that was really like, hey, that was your kick to stardom.
It was a blessing. She inspired me to. So, I knew I was going to be an actress when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how I was going to transition into that. Right.
Okay.
So after Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans years ago, they started filming a lot of things in Shreveport, Louisiana, where I resided at that time.
Yeah.
I decided to go out, just to be an extra or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The exact same day I got upgraded to a featured extra, which means that I would have some camera time.
Wow.
And when Demi saw the playback, she was like, who is the lady in the brown?
Mm-hmm.
They said, just a featured extra. Get her out of there. And they blurred me in the background, and it hurt my feelings too. You think your feelings were hurt? My feelings were hurt because it was my first day on set, and I thought I did something wrong.
Yeah.
So the PA, a really nice young man pulled me to the side, and he said, "Do you know what happened?" I said, "No. What did I do wrong?" He said, "Well, you look great on camera, and Miss Moore didn't want you in that scene." He said, "You should get an agent." That happened on a Friday. That Monday, I was signed with an agent, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Gives me chills. Oh my goodness. So how has it been during the pandemic? Are you are you in Louisiana now, in Shreveport now?
I am not. I just I'm filming in Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay. But I'm currently at home right now in Texas. Okay. Last year I didn't work at all by choice. I did not want to work by choice due to the pandemic. I wasn't sure about what the protocols would be on set and everything. So I chose to just kind of lay low until 2021. So I am working, and I can truly say that they're doing a really great job on set. You get tested every other day. You have to get your results back before you're able to film, and they are following the protocols. SAG is doing a really great job with that.
Good deal. Have you had the vaccine shot? Or are you going to take it?
You see how I just looked at you?
Yes.
Well, let's just say we're just waiting. We're waiting.
Okay.
We're waiting,
just waiting. Yeah, like, I have an uncle. He's going to kill me for his age. I think he's like almost 70, Yeah. So, and he was saying the other day that like, he was like, oh, I got to go get the vaccine shot. And I'm just like, Uncle Jackie, it's been a whole year now, and he stays at home, him and his wife, they go out very seldom. So I was like, by now, just don't take it. I took it in January just so my family would say, hey, we got someone that's taking it, So, and now I'm just like,
for you, how was your experience, and which vaccine did you take, if you don't mind me asking?
I took the Pfizer, and after the first shot, I had to wait a couple of minutes before I left. By the time I made it home, I was fine. 6 hours later, nauseated, sick as a dog. I took off from work for a couple of days and then I was back fine. When I took my second one, which was on January the 26th, my body was so sore it felt like I had been ran over by an 18-wheeler truck. And my steps to get into the house, they're not that high apart.
Right.
And to get up one step and to get onto the other step, I had to have help. It was crazy.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Wow.
So the Tylenol, ibuprofen, BC powders, I was taking everything to just help ease that muscle pain. But other than that, now I'm
what
fine.
I can say is that I'm working. It wouldn't be
Mhm.
wise for me to take the vaccine because I don't know how I'm going to react to it.
Right.
And I have to be where I need to be on set.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
best for me to wait,
Mhm.
until I have a little time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're still praying on it. I'm not too
Absolutely.
sure yet.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's only like me and my grandfather and maybe just a few other people in my family have taken it. And now since Texas is open back up,
Why?
when I took it, I was feeling a little safe, but I still wear my mask and I still kind of jump if somebody coughs.
Or
you know.
sneeze.
Yes.
Or sneeze. Yeah, absolutely. I think that was a wise thing
Mhm.
for you and your family. It's
Oh,
just my
yeah.
husband and myself, and we have one son here, a 20-year
Okay.
old. And when I'm not working, I'm at home. I
Mm-hmm.
don't go anywhere. My husband just go back and forth to work, and
Right.
we take the necessary precautionary measures whenever we are out. So
Okay.
yeah.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your husband. I feel that it's like a fairy tale. It was like a fairy tale meetup or something. I want to know more about it.
Well, I
Yes.
think you can say it was a fairy tale meetup.
Okay.
We met. We actually met years ago when I
Mm-hmm.
worked at General Motors. He was my boss's boss.
Really?
Yes, but I didn't see him that way. He was just this really nice guy
Uh-huh.
that everybody adored. He's a man of God. He is, he's a
Mm-hmm.
minister, and
Okay.
everybody just loved and respected him. And I never looked at him that way. And honestly, I always thought that maybe he was related to me because I come from a family of ministers, and my dad and uncle were Rolling Stones.
Okay.
And my husband and I looked alike. So in the back of my mind, I always thought
Wow.
maybe that's my cousin by my uncle, or maybe my daddy might be my brother. I just didn't know.
Okay.
So I never looked at him that way. So you fast forward, to 2013. I started
Mm-hmm.
back working out there in 2012.
Okay.
Then the plant closed down in Shreveport, and I moved on. And just so happened that in 2013, he got transferred to Arlington, I think, in 2012, and then 2013 he came back to Shreveport, and we ran into each other at church. And I
Okay.
did not know that was his church, first of all, and he was associate pastor of that church because he was in Arlington, and I was
Wow.
going to this church, and it was Easter Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and I never forget I had on this copper dress, and it was well fitted.
Okay.
So look, I call it my go get 'em, catch 'em, snatch 'em, keep 'em dress.
Okie
Right?
dokie.
So I had that dress on, and he turns around and he saw me, and he's like, Odessa? And I was like, Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
You know? He was like, then he told me he was divorced, and he heard I was divorced, and he said, do you want to go out? I was like, saying in the back of my mind, I don't want to date no preacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this a joke? I don't want to date no preacher.
Yes.
Whatever. Yeah, why not? So to make a long story
Uh-huh.
short, I talked to him all the way back to Arlington, and we never got the phone ever since. And a year later, we were engaged. We're coming up
Wow.
on 7 years married. 7 years married this May. He is my
Yes.
best friend. He is my
Mm-hmm.
biggest supporter. I call him
Yeah.
my king. I call him
Yes.
my
Yes.
king. I've never been happier in my life, and I
Mhm.
just thank God. I thank God for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations. Yeah, I was like reading stories. I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta find out how did y'all meet? That is beautiful.
Thank
That is
you.
beautiful. Wow, you never know. They say your shining armor is right there in arm's reach.
Right
So
under your nose. It's right under
yeah.
your nose. I was like Ruth working in the field, and Boaz found me, girl.
Yes, absolutely. So that is so amazing. I am so excited because, right, I can't remember when it was, but Blue Ridge had just came out on Voodoo, probably
Okay.
like the day before, and I was able to interview Tom Proctor.
I love Tom. Isn't he amazing?
Yes,
He's
yes,
amazing.
he
Yeah, I
is
love
so
Tom.
funny.
Great to
So
work
and
with.
yes, so I was like, and I didn't watch. I got the link for Voodoo. I downloaded Voodoo on my phone, and I didn't watch Blue Ridge. I am an INSP born and raised girl, so when I seen that it was coming on INSP TV, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch with my grandfather. Number one, my dad, my stepdad. So tomorrow night at 7, we're all gonna get together and watch the movie.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's why
Awesome.
I reached out to you. I wanted to reach out to you and, to have you on. So let's talk about Blue Ridge. How did you get that part?
I got that part thanks to Beverly Holloway. She's a casting director. She
Okay.
cast me in that role of Mayor Brady, which I'm very grateful for. Everyone
Yeah.
was wonderful. Brent Christie, the director, was amazing to work with.
Mhm.
Gary Willer is a producer. He's amazing. And
Yeah.
John Shack, who plays the sheriff,
Mhm.
he was just simply awesome on set. And Mayor Brady, she is the type of sister that she knows her job, but she want to do everybody else's job too.
Okay.
And she's the type that if she doesn't do it herself, it's not done correctly.
Ah.
But she's in everybody's business, you know.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, she just wants her town to be safe.
Mhm.
Or she's married to her job, so to speak.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was a
Wow.
very fun role, a very authoritative role. It was fun. It was a lot. And where we
Ah,
filmed in Georgia, we literally filmed in the mountains. It was beautiful, absolutely
really?
beautiful. Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah. Make sure you let me know what you think of it. It's a great movie. It's a great story.
Okay, will do. Like last night, because my grandfather he lives next door to me, so he's
Mm-hmm.
over watching, and he comes over to watch because he doesn't have cable, so he comes over to watch his Gunsmoke, and he he and the commercial came on, and he was like, he calls me Ted. He was like, Ted, is that the movie? I was like, yes, Papa. I'm gonna interview Mayor Brady tomorrow.
Yes, yes. You tell your grandfather I said hello, and I hope
I
y'all
will.
enjoyed the movie. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and thank you again for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. So, what do you have plans for this year? Any new plans?
I have a recurring role. I'm working on a recurring role on BET Plus show.
Okay.
I'll let you know more about that whenever that
Okay, comes out.
develops. And I have a couple of other things that I'm waiting to get squared away on. So
Absolutely.
the year started out exceptionally well. I'm excited to be back out working. Yes.
Absolutely. I know that feeling. I know the feeling.
Yes.
Me, broadcasting from home, like I never, like even at the radio station, people come in and take pictures. I'll be like, I don't want to take a picture. So, but now virtually, I love the virtual thing. I love to be able to connect,
Right.
virtually with the interview.
Yes. 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 That's
Yes.
awesome. Yes. Awesome.
So before I let you go, I definitely have to ask. I'm gonna say the family historian, and the picture right behind you is like drawn to me, right above your right shoulder. I think it is.
Right shoulder.
No, your left shoulder. It's your left shoulder. Right down one. No, right there. Is that Malcolm X? No,
That's
over.
Sydney. Right here.
Yeah, yeah, Sydney. Oh, okay, that's Sydney.
That's Sidney Portier. This is
Okay.
my wall of inspiration. I have
Yes.
a lot of people that have inspired me over the years.
Hmm.
This is I'm in my studio where I actually record my videos when I have to record an audition. And so this
Okay.
is my inspiration. I have Denzel Washington, Debbie Allen, James Earl Jones, Sidney Portier, Richard Pryor, Oprah Winfrey, Lena Horne, Diane
Yes.
Carroll. It just goes on and on. It's just
Okay.
Felicia
I love it. I
Rashad,
love it. Yeah, I keep
Viola
like
Davis.
zooming in on
Yeah,
Sydney. Yeah, I was like, I see Richard, but I kept zooming in on Sydney. I have
yeah.
on my wall. I have Nelson Mandela and Maya Angelou.
Oh
Those are
yeah.
my
Oh yeah.
my two things.
I need to
Yeah.
add them to my wall of fame
Okay.
because it's like, yeah, I look at this as my inspiration. They are
Mhm.
legends, and in the business. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. Well, let everybody know where they can follow you and keep up with you.
they can follow me on Instagram at Odessa_Feaster,
Mhm.
and on Facebook as Odessa Feaster, and Twitter Odessa Feaster.
Absolutely. Oh, you know what? Before I go, because this is Spotlight Radio Show, I want to put you on the spot before we go.
Okay.
Let's say I was getting ready to, let's say I was in the hospital and you were wanting to get into the hospital, and due to COVID, they're not letting you, and it's like a must that you get into the hospital. Could you act out that scene for me?
So you're in the hospital.
Uh-huh.
And
And
I'm
you're
trying to
wanting
get
to,
in to see you,
yes.
and they won't let me in to see you.
Right.
Are you going to give me dialogue back, or I'm just going to wing it?
And you're just gonna wing it. And I just want you to give me that emotion of they're gonna say, okay, let's let her in.
Okay, so I'm coming in now.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to come in, but I want to hear your cry of getting you in. Getting
Gotcha.
into the. Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
Go.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
What do you mean I can't come in and see her? Are you kidding me? I know we're in a pandemic, but I need to come in and see my mother. This is not right. No, give me somebody to talk to right now. I don't care. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I'm only going to be a few minutes. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for yelling at you, but you got to understand this is my mother and I need to see her.
Yes.
I'm sorry for kicking you, sir. Sorry for kicking you. No.
Yes. 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 Would you? Oh, good. Thank you. That was good. Yes. Yes.
That's hilarious. Didn't know you was going to put me on the spot, sir.
Okay. Thank you. I really
Thank you. I
appreciate it.
appreciate it. I
Yes, God
appreciate
bless
you.
you. God bless your journey. And I just can't wait to continue following you and seeing what all you have to do. And I can't wait to
Thank you.
tweet about and Instagram about tomorrow's Blue Ridge.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. I will. Talk to you
Thank you.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Yes, Odessa Fiesta. All right. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that jumped on the live. I really appreciate it. Special thank you to Odessa for coming on to my live. It's greatly appreciated. Be sure to watch Blue Ridge tomorrow on INSP TV. Check your local listings to see, what channel is 364 for me right here in Montgomery, Texas. So I cannot wait to watch tomorrow night. It's only 2 hours long. She plays Mayor Brady. I can't wait to watch. Oh my gosh. It is a blessing to be able to speak with her. I appreciate all the love. Shout out to everybody that jumped on the line. Thanks, guys. Bye.